Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 5 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 5 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter division. And the lessons we're going to cover today are divide numbers ending in zeros, divide 2-digit and 3-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers, divide larger numbers by 2-digit numbers, and estimate quotients. So let's just start with the first lesson. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is divide numbers ending in zeros, right? So, how do we divide numbers that are ending with zeros? That is exactly the same like we do with multiplication, right? When we were working on multiplication, there we have learned how do we multiply the numbers with zeros, right? We simply multiply the non-zero values, right? So, same we do here with division. So, we simply divide the non-zero numbers and then we'll add the zeros, right? Like for example, the first example is divide 3200 by 8. You have two zeros here, right? Just divide the non-zero values. The non-zero values is 32 divided by 8. So 8 times 4 is 32. You have 4, right? Just add the two zeros with 4. So the answer is 400, right? So dividing numbers with zeros is this easy. You simply have to divide the non-zero values and then add the zeros in the give with the number, right? Let's just start with the test questions. 40,000 divided by 5, right? So here you have, just consider it 40, divide 40 by 5, right? Because you cannot divide 4 by 5, so make it 40. And 5 times, what number is 40? 5 times 8 is 40, right? You have three zeros after 40, so add three zeros with 8. So that means the answer is 8,000. Got it? The correct option is 8,000. The correct option is 8,000. Got it? Okay, the next one is 150,000 divided by 5. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros here, right? And you have 15. Simply divide 15 by 5. 5 times what number is 15? 5 times 3 is 15, right? 5 times 3 is 15 and then add 4 zeros, right? So that is 30,000. The next one is 63 millions. How do we divide? Just divide the non-zero value. 63 divided by 9 is 9 times what number is 63? You have to divide 63 by 9. So 9 times 7 is 63. You have 6 zeros, so just add 6 zeros. So option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Very good. Okay, the next one is 2,800,000. 2,800,000 divided by 7. So simply see the non-zero values, that is 28. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. 28 divided by 7 is 7 times. 4 is 28, right? So the correct option is option number. Then you have to add 5 zeros, so that is 400,000 is the. That is 400,000, right? One million 800,000 divided by 3. Which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 600,000. Very good. Divide 9 million divided by 9. 9 million divided by 9 is. The correct option is 1 million. The correct option is 1 million. Eighty 100 divided by 9 equals. Very good. The correct option is 900. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to Next lesson. The next lesson is okay. Divide numbers ending in zeros word problem you have to do on your own, right? The next one is divide two-digit and three-digit numbers by two-digit numbers. Basically, we are going to learn the long division method now. So let's just start with an example. The first one is 55. Let's start with the test question. Leave it. Okay, 48 divided by 14, right? Let's just divide 48 divided by 14. Okay, so you need to count a table of 14 until 48 or the number that is less than 48, right? So 14 times 1 is 14, 14 times 2 is 28, 14 times 3 is 42, and 14 times 4 is 56. So 56 is greater than 48. So we can go for 14 times 3, right? 14 times 3 is 42. So 48 take away 42 is 6. So this is the quotient and this is the remainder, right? So you can write answer like this: 3R6. The quotient is 3 and the remainder is 6. Got it? The correct option is the second one. 3R6 is the correct option. Got it, everyone? If you have any question, you can please ask. The next one is, I think that's, isn't the same one we just did? Yes, that's the same we just did. So the correct option is 3R4, not 6. 3R4 it is. Okay, the next one is 76 divided by 14, right? 76 divided by 14. Okay, let's just divide. 76 divided by 14. Okay, 14 times 1 is 14, 14 times 2 is 28, 14 times 3 is 42, 14 times 4 is 56, 14 times 5 is 70, and 14 times 6 is 84. So we can go for 14 times 5. 76 divided by 70 is 6. So that is 5R6. Got it? Option number 1 is the correct option. You can use your notebook and pencil, divide and see the options. Please do not guess the options answers, right? Okay, say 55 divided by 6. So which is the correct option? Whatever you are using, but try to do the questions with your hand, right? Do not guess the answers. You cannot do math with guessing. If you want to be perfect with math, you have to do the practice. Practice makes a man perfect. So 55 divided by 16 equal. The correct option is 3R7, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. It's if someone needs help how to do, please let me know. Okay. Okay, the next one is 12 divided by 10, which is the correct option. The correct option is yes, that is 1R. 2 option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, 52 divided by 13 equal. Yes, that is 4R0. Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. Okay, the next one is 14 divided by 12, which is the correct option. The correct option is yes, that is 1R2. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is you have to do divide 2 digit and 3 digit numbers by 2 digit number word problem on your own, right? The next one I'm going to start with is divide larger number by 2 digit numbers. So let's just start with the test question, that is proper long division method, right? The first example is 17 divided by 5372. So just listen to me carefully. Okay, 5372 divided by. Okay, so start with the 2 digits, right? You have to divide 53 by 17. Count the table of 17 until 53 or the number that is less than 53, right? So let me just count. 17 times 1 is 17, 17 times 2 is 34, 17 times 3 is 51, 17 times 4 is 68. We can go for 17 times 3, right? 17 times 3 is 51. 3 minus 1 is 2, 5 minus 5 is 0. Now bring the next digit down to make it greater than 17, right? Here you have 27 and here you have 17. We can go for 17 times 1 is 17, right? So, okay, the next one is you have to subtract and you have 10 here. 10 is less than 17. So bring the next digit down, make it greater than 17. And then we can go for 17 times 6, that is 102. Yes, the correct option is 306. Got it? That's how you have to divide. You need to count the tables. So that's why when you are working on the division, please make sure you are good with tables. So the correct option is 307. If you are not good with the tables, you can use calculator, but you are in just grade 5. I think you are not allowed to use calculator. So you need to be perfect with tables, right? Okay, 9386 divided by 9. 19, sorry, not by 9, right? So 19 times 1 is 19, 2 is 38, 19 times 3 is 57, 19 times 4 is 76, 19 times 5 is 95. 95 is greater than 93, right? We can go for 19 times 4, that is 76. So you are guessing the answers. Please do not guess. Try to solve so that you can know how to divide. Otherwise, if later you are going to try, you don't know how to divide. So please give it a try, right? Now you have 178 divided by 19. So 19 times 9 is, we can go for 19 times 9, that is 171. 19 times 9 is 171. 8 times 1 is 7. 7 times 7, 7 minus 7 is 0, 1 minus 1. So we need to bring the next digit down, that is now 76. So we can go for 19 times 4, that is 76. Got it? Okay, that's good if you are not guessing, but if you are guessing, this isn't good, right? Because you can guess now, but later you forgot how to do them. So that is 494. 1530 divided by 18, which is the correct option. 1530 divided by 18 is, yes, that is 85. The correct option is 85, right? The next one is 3781 divided by 19, which is the correct option. The correct option is, Yes, that is 199. The correct option is option number 1. It's okay, very good if you're doing it on your notebook or canvas, whatever you're using, very good. 199, right? The next one is 8816 divided by 16. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is option number 1, that is 551. How I get the answer so fast? Because I just look at the first two numbers that are 88, right? I can count 16 times 5 is 80, I know. That's how I did. I get the answers, right? And I am very, very good with um, tables. If you are good with tables, that you can simply see the first two numbers. That, like for this one, you have 80, right? You need to see 17 times what number you can go for. So 17 times 4 is, I think you can go for 17 times 4. 17 times 4 is 68, yes. So you can go for 17 times 6, right? So the correct option is 672. Sorry, 17 times 4, yes, that is 472, not 672, right? So if you know the tables, division is very, very easy. But the base is the table for the division and for the multiplication, right? Okay, so the correct option is 472, and the next one is 4902 divided by 19, right? So which is the correct option? Just look at the first two, that is 49, right? So 19 times 2 is 38, and 19 times 3 is, I think you can go for 19 times 2, because 19 times 3 is, yes, that is 57. So you can go for 19 times 2. So the correct option is 258. Got it? Yes, very good. It is 258. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is um, divide money amounts word problems. You can do it on your own. The next one is estimate the quotients. So how do we estimate the quotients? You have to start with a test. Estimate, right? You have to estimate 7175 by 7, right? So you can simply round off this 7175 to 7,000, right? Then that would be easy for you to find the quotient. Also, you are given to estimate, so why not to estimate, right? Like here you have 7,175, estimate it to 7,000, right? 7,000 divided by 7 is 1,000, so that means 2,511 is greater than 1,000, right? That is greater. The correct option is greater. Okay, the next one is estimate. Which sign makes the statement true? 3113 divided by 4, right? So how you divide? That is 3113, right? Just round off it to the 3200 because we know that 4 times 8 is 32, right? This way, when you divide, that is 800. So 800 is greater than 1152 or less than? 800 is less than 1152. The correct option is less than. Okay, the next one is 986. 986 divided by 8, you have to compare it to 397. Yes, this one is also less, right? Because if you round off 986 to the 800, that is just 100. Okay, the next one is 9438 divided by 7. You have to compare it to 2454. Yes, this one is also less. 9438 divided by 7 is less than 2454, right? The correct option is less than. Okay, 434, you have to compare it to 312 divided by which is option. The correct option is greater it is. This one is greater. Very good. Okay, estimate 80,658 divided. You have to compare it to. Yes, less it is. If you round off 80,000 to, if you round off 80,654 to 80,000, that would be less. The correct option is less than. 484, you have to compare it to 359 divided by 3. So, which is the correct option? Yes, again, that is 484 is greater than, not less, greater it is. 484 is greater. The correct option is greater it is. 484 is greater than, right? Yes. Okay, 9285 divided by 2 greater than or less than 3973, which is the correct option. Yes, that is also greater. The correct option is greater. Okay, 123, you have to compare it to 958 divided by 5. So, which is the correct option? 123 is less than. 123 is less than 950. Okay, 86,050 divided by 9 is greater or less 4,839. 86,050 is greater than 4,839, right? That would be greater. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 5 math. The chapter we're working on is multiply fractions. The lessons we have covered today are divide numbers ending in zeros. What problems you have to do on your own, right? Divide two-digit numbers and three-digit number by two-digit numbers. Divide larger number by two-digit numbers. Then exponents, right? So before the next session, you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from, right? So if you have any question related to the lessons we have just finished, you can ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.